Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's picker card reading is all about your week ahead. So pick the pile that sparks a memory in you. It will have your accurate predictions. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Here I have Meiji chocolates as markers. So is it going to be this one that sparks a memory in you? Meiji Apollo chocolate? Maybe something about that cute little mascot or the shape of the strawberry chocolate itself. Is it sparking a memory in you? Why not this one? Choco Baby. Is there something about it, the name, the shape, that is awakening some memory in your mind right now? Or this, Meiji Banana Choco. Do you like bananas? Do you like monkeys? Is it sparking a memory? As always, feel free to pause and really pick the one with that memory because it will have your accurate predictions. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first one, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. Number 1, you have the 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. We are not talking about a small conflict here. We are talking about a feud. And this person that you are fighting with will finally say sorry to you. They will finally surrender and say that they want to end the fight, the battle with you. Okay? So we are likely not talking about your partner unless you are currently separated. We are likely not talking about a loved one that just has a small conflict with you. This is someone who is very malicious towards you, like at work, in the neighborhood, okay? Someone who talks crap about you. This isn't like some small conflict with a loved one. This is someone who sees you as a rival, as an enemy, okay? And something will happen. Maybe they have their own growth story, their own spiritual journey, okay, their own personal win. But either way, they're going to approach you and say sorry to you this week and say that maybe you cannot be friends, but at least you can be civilized with each other, kind of ignore each other in peace instead of continuing to be malevolent and malicious towards each other. Okay, you know exactly who I'm talking about. If this is really the pile for you, then you know, okay, you know who this person is, right? So someone who has been causing you a lot of pain and anger, honestly. Yeah, out of the blue, they are apologizing and it will be sincere. Whatever offer, like if they bring you a cake, don't throw it away. It won't be poisoned or anything, okay? Whatever this offer is, this apology, it will bring you peace of mind, and it comes from a place of serenity and peace as well from their parts. Okay, so that's a good thing. A feud is finally over for you. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? The Page of Swords and the 3 of Wands. This is really good. And this is something unexpected that will be delivered at your door. We're talking about something literal, okay? This is like an unexpected package that will be delivered at your door. It could be a friend sends you chocolates or some decor that you've always wanted, and there's no occasion. It's not your birthday. It's no one's anniversary. They just know that you've always wanted it, so they're having it delivered by Amazon to you, okay? Something you didn't order. Or if it's something that you ordered, then it's going to be like this. Maybe there was a problem with a previous shipment that you had, but it was resolved, you got your refund, but the vendor wants to keep a good relationship with you, so they're going to send you a free product, something quite substantial, just to appease you because of what happened, and to retain you as a customer. So it's another free thing, whether it's from a friend or from an Amazon vendor or someone else entirely. This is a literal package arriving at your doorstep, something that you didn't pay for, something that you will enjoy using. Okay, so yeah, a gift will arrive for you. Let me know what it is, because it's something that will make you feel good, even if it's not that expensive. Okay, you will appreciate it. You will feel like it's a huge win either way. So that's always lovely. What else for the week ahead? You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. 2 aces, lots of new beginnings. This is a new beginning when it comes to work, when it comes to relationships as well. And honestly, I'm sure you have heard about Coldplay Gate, okay? When that CEO and the HR head got caught by the kiss cam at a Coldplay concert having an affair. They're both married. They both have kids too, I believe, maybe. But yeah, they're definitely both married, and they got caught. So this could be workplace affairs as well, or just romance at work. Maybe you're both single, okay? Maybe it doesn't have to be any gate, a Coldplay gate, a corporate gate, no gate at all. Maybe it's something sincere and true and pure, but love relationships at work, okay? Something like that beginning. So that's why it's a win at work and it's a win in relationships, because whether or not you love your job, you're gonna love it a lot more if you're surrounded by someone that you romantically desire and someone who romantically wants you too, right? So work is going to be just more lovely for you from here on out. Okay, you're gonna love the sound of your alarm clock coming to the office or your place of work because there is someone that you are having that affair with. Or maybe it's not an affair, maybe it's an open relationship. Not open as in, you know what I mean, but maybe it's a pure kind of relationship, okay, that you're not afraid to hide. Maybe you tell HR about it. So it's that, and it's a win in your relationships too, okay, because there is going to be something lovely there, something new for you. So that depends on your situation, okay? If you are married, if you are in a committed relationship, then I would say be careful, because there is going to be temptation this week at your workplace, okay? And I'm very sad to say this could also be at your husband's or wife's workplace or partner's workplace, okay? So it could be it's happening to them and indirectly happening to you. I don't like delivering such news, but yeah, I received it, so I think it will help a very specific person. But for most of you, 99% of you, this is something good, okay? This is something that you will really enjoy, something that will make you excited again about, you know, blowing your hair and making everything ready for yourself in the morning and dressing up and buying new shoes, because now you have someone that makes you excited to go to work. Okay, so this is a workplace romance. It can be good, it can be not so good. But you know, if it's something that's really pure, then it's going to be beautiful, because aces are the seed of something nice. And if you can make it grow into something lovely and wonderful, then that's a huge, amazing blessing for you from the divine. But yeah, in short, workplace romance. Take that as you will. See how that resonates for you. If it will be romantic or a scandal, you tell me. 6 of Wands and 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be winning money this week, okay? A raffle draw, some prize money. It could be like your local lottery. It could be those, what do you call those, scratch cards from convenience stores, from gas stations. It could be that, okay? But it's going to be quite big with the 9 of Pentacles. They are minor arcana cards, but the 9 of Pentacles is still a 9. Okay, tarot goes from ace to 10. That's 1 to 10. 9 is pretty huge. Okay, number 9 is pretty huge. So you're gonna win something, and it's not gonna be trivial. The amount, okay, it's going to be quite big, like relatively speaking. For example, What do I mean, relatively speaking? For example, you only win $300. You're like, oh my God, that's so small. She said it's going to be big. But it happened on the day when you had no more money for transportation and food and groceries. Then, of course, $300, relatively speaking, is a huge amount for you because you had zero just before you won it. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean, relatively speaking. But for most of you who are financially responsible, you don't allow yourself to run out of money for the basics, then this is going to be big. Okay? Winning money. It could be some raffle at work, something that you joined for fun. It could be at a party. You know, there are like games and whatnot. You are going to win money. Always a good thing to have, right? Prize money is always amazing. Last but not least, what will happen for you in the week ahead? The moon and the wheel of fortune. Oh my God, this is a divine message. This is a divine download, okay? You will be able to create the life that you have starting this week. You will receive this rare opportunity to create the life you've always dreamed of, fantasized about, wished for, and the answer will appear in your dreams this week. Or maybe you already received it in the past week. It could manifest differently for all of you. But for example, if you are looking for a job and you're so desperate now, it has been 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and you still haven't found a new one on LinkedIn or among your social circle, really look at your dreams. Okay, the dreams that you had in the past week or the dreams that you will have this week, there will be a clue there. You will receive a name, okay? You're going to meet someone in your dream. It could be a person. And then when you receive that name, look them up on LinkedIn, okay? Google them. They could be someone from HR. They could be a recruiter. They could be like a C-suite, CFO, CEO, okay? And you are being asked, advised by the universe to reach out to that person directly, okay? Let's say you're dreaming and you see a lion. What is lion? That's Leo, Leonardo, okay? Maybe you have someone like that in your past job. You know, someone who's like, okay, his name is Leo or first name Leonardo, and now you know you can reach out to that person. They are going to have an opening, a job opening out of the blue. That is exactly what you need. Okay, that's just an example, but dreams are like that. You have to, you know, sometimes interpret them. It's not always so literal. Okay, you see a lion, that means Leo. Okay, that means that name. Or a company with a lion on their logo. That is the one that you should leave your resume with. Okay, and you're gonna get that job. That is an example. Okay, and this job, whatever this is, it's not going to be like the job that you have for the next 6 months or, you know, it's going to pay. Okay, no, this is the one that you shine in. We have the wheel of fortune. This is the job that brings you a lot of money. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams. The ones that you already had, analyze them again. The ones that you had in the past week and the ones that you are going to have Monday through Saturday, just really, really zoom in on the details. Okay, you are going to see things, maybe a phone number that you're supposed to dial, okay? And it's supposedly, I know it sounds cheesy, but this is the one that's meant for you, okay? You text that person with that number and apparently it's your soulmate, okay? I know it sounds corny, but this is what it's saying, the moon. This is like the 12th house in astrology. Hidden meanings, okay? The hidden realm, your dreams. Literally bringing you abundance and joy and expansion in your life. So I know we talked about very practical things. Okay, winning money, there's nothing more practical than money. Okay, getting a package, a surprise shipment, there's nothing more logistical and mundane than Amazon, right? But this one is bigger. Just really, really, I cannot stress it enough for you. Pay attention to the dreams that you already had in the past week. Reanalyze them. And the ones that you're going to have this week, just really dissect them, okay? Find a name, a logo, a company logo, a phone number. Maybe you see a face, okay? And you recognize this face. And this person will help you romantically or professionally, one way or another. And it's not going to be something small. It's not like, okay, they're going to allow me to earn this amount of money, or because of this person I get a relationship instead of being single. No, If it's love, it's going to be the one, your life partner. If it is work, it's going to be your forever career, okay? So I know I'm repeating myself, but that's because I have to for your sake. Pay attention to your dreams. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second one, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen for you in the week ahead. Number 1, the 8 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands, a lot of job offers, okay? Maybe you haven't even been applying, but there will be offers anyway. Recruiters will reach out to you. The hiring managers will reach out to you directly, okay? No interviews even. People you already worked with before, they can vouch for you. Job offers everywhere, and they're going to be fast. What do I mean they're going to be fast? If you get the offer on Tuesday, you can start Friday, okay? Or the next Monday, perhaps. But the process, the actual mechanics of being hired, the logistics of it will be fast, should you choose one, okay? If you're someone who's not looking for a job, you have your own business, then lots of clients, lots of customers coming in, right? So yeah, money-wise, it's going to be good, but it's not going to become instant, right? Because when you start a job, then, you get paid a month later. But yeah, lots of offers for you. And if you're someone who has been applying for a long time, receiving no replies at all, then they're going to come pouring in this week. Okay, it's like they were all delayed. It's like there was a pile up on the highway of LinkedIn or whatever that is. And now everything will start moving again. So lots of job offers, lots of new customers, lots of new clients. The money may not be very instant, but the potential of it is here, okay? The potential of it is here. What else for the week ahead? Temperance in the Chariot, a win when it comes to your health. So if you have a health issue, it could be mild, it could be major. Things are going to calm down, okay? Things are going to be okay again. Now, this will resonate differently. It's not always a miracle, but it could be that you have symptoms and no doctor can diagnose it because they're not checking for the right things. Then it could be that finally they have, right? Finally, they know the answer, that this is what's wrong, and now they can treat it, okay? So it's not always a miracle of you get headaches and then they just disappear. But for some of you, why not? Maybe, okay? These are major arcana cards after all. Temperance, healing, and the Chariot, victory. So that could happen too. But sometimes it happens step by step, right? And let's say you're someone who's very healthy and you have no health issues at all. What does this mean for you? Maybe you are just discovering a new routine, a new recipe, a new food prep that you do that really, really works well for you and that you can do long term. Maybe someone gifts you a new supplement and you realize that it makes your skin glow better than ever before. Okay, it makes your nails or your hair grow longer and it helps you sleep. Okay. You discover something. It doesn't even have to be supplements. Maybe it's bananas. Maybe it's a hard-boiled egg a day, okay? You discover something for your health that even if you are so perfectly healthy and fit, it will still help you become even healthier and fitter, okay? But it's going to be a big win. For some of you, very few of you, this is not about you per se, but someone in your life who is likely a Cancer or a Sagittarius. Okay, Cancer or Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, someone close to you. Then maybe it's them. If it's your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your partner, your daughter who has a health issue and they are a Sag, okay, or a Cancerian, then it's them who is going to have that healing, that stability when it comes to their vitality. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. It's similar to this, but not quite. This is money. This is just the potential of money, right? This is a job offer, new customers, new clients, new orders. This one is money that was promised to you, but it was delayed, and now it's finally here and it's bigger than you imagined, okay? So maybe it's a delayed payment from a previous client, a previous customer, and now they're paying you double because they feel like, they find themselves for paying late. Okay, so it's finally here. Whatever is delayed, that is due to you, and it's bigger than what you thought. Okay, there's some sort of bonus or a tip there for you, or an apology fee, or some self-imposed fine. Okay, so money is finally coming. Clue as to who this could be from. Well, first of all, you already know, okay, because you have been waiting for it already. It's not out of the blue, it's delayed, and you have been praying for it. But also, astrologically speaking, this is the card of Virgo, and this is the card of Taurus. So earth signs, but specifically Virgo, Taurus, Sun, rising, Venus. That could be your clue as to who this delayed money could come from, and bigger than you imagined too. So that's always lovely. What else will happen for you the week ahead? You have the Eight of Cups in the World, a chance to travel. Now you're probably thinking, what if, oh my God, you are so strapped for cash right now. You don't have enough even for the essentials. What travel? Well, something will happen. It's going to be like a miracle. Okay. Something will go away, an expense that will be covered. Okay. So that you will have extra money to travel. Or it could be a really big discount on something that you've always wanted. Like here in the Philippines, I always hear about 1 peso flights. Okay, flights that cost literally just 1 peso. So it could be like that, allowing you to finally travel. Or let's say you have been planning to buy a new car, which is obviously more important than traveling, because a car is something that you use every single day to get to work, to do your chores, to pick up your kids and whatnot, right? Because your car is just old and broken down and it's hopeless. So you have to buy a new car. And all of your money is being allotted to that. But this means that that expense will go away. How? Maybe someone gifts you a car, even if it's a second-hand car. You know, they're like, hey, I heard something happened. Do you want this old Toyota that I have? I know it's not a Mercedes or anything like that. And you're like, oh my God, yes, please give it to me. And so then the money that you were saving up for that car, it gets freed up. Now you have some funds for travel. It doesn't always mean you're going to travel in this week, okay? But it is the chance, the money to do it will come to you in this week ahead. That's good, okay? An expense will literally just go away, will walk away from you, and it will free you up to travel, okay? It could be both. It could be an expense goes away, and then you get that huge discount deal on something else that you have always been planning to go to. Maybe it's the hotel or the flight that has a huge discount, or both. But either way, the chance to travel, it begins this week for you. Last but not least, what else will happen for you in the week ahead? We have the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This one is more emotional. Okay, first of all, theme is like things that you have been waiting for, things that are delayed finally coming to you, right? Your health or a loved one's health finally settling, money you have been waiting for, job offers, clients that you have been waiting on, okay? A country you have been waiting to visit, and now this is someone who broke your heart. You don't love them anymore. Honestly, your friends don't believe you, okay? Your family doesn't believe you, but it's true. You don't love them anymore. You are over them. You are over the relationship, but you still can't move on. There's a difference. You're over the person, but you can't move on from the situation, from the heartbreak, because there's no closure. There's no apology, and finally it's coming this week. For most of you, we are talking about romance, a former flame, but for some of you, you know what? It's not just lovers that break our hearts. Okay, sometimes it's friends, sometimes it's family members, sometimes it's people at work, our manager that we trusted. Okay, so an apology that you have been waiting on, fantasizing about, not because you're still in love with the person, not because you want to get back at that job, but because you just need closure. Okay, you need some sort of vindication, some sort of apology from them to be able to move on. It is coming, okay? It is coming this week. And honestly, you're going to be crying tears of relief, okay? It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be heavy at first, and then suddenly just lightness all around. It's an emotional release for you. So you know better than me, okay, who this is you are waiting on. Someone who broke your heart romantically or otherwise. They're finally apologizing, coming to you with an offer, maybe just a friendship, maybe just a sincere apology instead of, begging for you back. Maybe they just came to their senses and they realized how badly they treated you and how badly they allowed it to happen. Okay, whatever it is. But yeah, your apology that you have been waiting on for years, for some of you, years, okay? It's finally here. So congratulations in advance. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the third one, welcome to your reading. Here are the 5 things that will happen to you in the week ahead. First one, the Emperor and the Star. This is a dream come true when it comes to your 10th house of career and reputation. It could be that you have always wanted to get 100,000 followers on TikTok. You're going to hit that mark this week. Or it could be that you've always wanted to get that promotion at work. You're going to hear that you're getting it this week. Okay, so whatever 10th house of career and reputation means to you, that's it. But it will have to do with how people perceive you. Okay, it's a win that's not just to do with you, but with how your public, how the world sees you. There is a big win, a step up, an upgrade when it comes to that. Congratulations. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? You have the Knight of Cups and the Tower. Oh my God, this is a warning. You will receive an offer of love, someone asking you out on a date, someone giving you a romantic gesture this week. The universe is saying don't take it, or do, but if you do, something bad will happen, okay? Because it's a scandalous love offer. This person is married, maybe you don't know about it. Maybe they're lying about it. Could be a man or a woman, okay? But Knight of Cups with the Tower, this is like someone with no dignity, honestly. This is a very dangerous person, someone who lies, someone who scams, okay? Either they're going to try to take your money or your good name with them, but either way, they're going to make you an offer. This is usually a very positive card, by the way, but beside the Tower, they have bad intentions for you, okay? So when you receive a love offer, especially if you're already married or you're already committed, ignore, don't even smile back at this person. You're gonna know, okay, in your heart, if they mean it, if they mean you well, okay, if they compliment you, if they mean it, or they're just trying to manipulate you. You're gonna know either way. But even if you are single, I mean, we have the internet now. Google them. See if they are actually partnered or married or otherwise committed. Okay? But you will receive a love offer, and should you choose to accept it, something bad is going to happen more to you than to them. Okay? So I'm just going to mention zodiac signs because it could help. But sometimes I really get this down low that cards are not about zodiac signs, but about the energy. So right now it's that negative playboy, playgirl energy, okay? But for some of you, it could help. This is the card of Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus, but generally other water signs as well, Cancer and Scorpio, okay? But yeah, it's quite dangerous, so avoid it. You can still feel flattered by it. You know how sometimes even if you're not going to attend a party, you still want to get the invite. So you can still smile at the prospect of this attractive person because they're going to be attractive, mind you, giving you an offer of love. But yeah, don't fall for it. And you're going to know, okay? You're going to know who this is. Something, a glint in their eye, a feeling that you get, something's going to be off about this person. Either way, very charming, very charismatic, but you know that they're hiding some sort of danger. And I know that this is a guy, but it could be a woman as well. Okay, it could be a woman as well. So be careful. The devil is beautiful, right? Can I paraphrase that from American Horror Story? What does it say? The devil is not some little red man with horns and a tail. The devil can be beautiful. And in your case this week, the devil definitely is. So careful about this love offer. You can still enjoy it. You can still celebrate the win of being noticed, but do not fall for it. What else will happen to you In the week ahead, the High Priestess and Strength. Oh my God, speaking of, remember I just said you're going to know. You're just going to know. These, the bad intentions, okay? These feelings you're going to get. So, the High Priestess and Strength. If you are not a spiritual person, this might sound boring for you, but if you're someone who believes in manifestation, the law of attraction, you believe in God or gods, okay, this is great news for you this week ahead. Your gut, your intuition is going to be on point, 99.9% accurate about everything big and small, okay? And it's going to save you a lot of trouble. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. Your intuition, your gut, listen to it. Okay, this is the week. I normally don't say this because it could be a dangerous advice, but this week, follow your heart, ignore your mind most of the time. Okay, it is heart over mind for you this week. There is going to be no logical explanation for most of the feelings that you are going to get this week, but they will lead you to safety or to happiness. Okay, for example, see how it resonates with you, but just, to illustrate how it could happen for you. You have always been planning to attend a party this weekend. You have bought your dress 3 months ago, for example, and you really love these people. They are people whose company you enjoy, so you're excited to go to this party. But then you wake up that morning and you're like, I'm okay. I don't have a headache. My tummy's doing well. I don't have a fever, but I don't want to go. And you're like, oh my God, don't do that. Your friends, they're waiting for you. You're going to destroy the vibe by not attending. But something's just telling you, don't go. Okay, so that will save you. Either there's going to be some sort of accident on the road or some sort of typhoon that nobody saw that's going to happen and you have to stay home. So that's just an example. If you get feelings like that, they will lead you either to safety or to happiness. And it's related to this, not just this, okay, it's related, but this is a separate thing entirely. Like I said, 99.9% of the time this week, your gut feeling is going to be accurate. So it's not just about this, but this too. You will know, because maybe there are 2 people who will offer you love this week. Okay, you will know which one is bad news, right? You will just know, a glint in their eye. And when you tell your colleague or your friend, they're going to be like, what freaking glint in their eye? But you just know, okay? You're the only one who can see it. So yeah, this could also be something more lighthearted, not just car accidents and typhoons and hurricanes and whatnot. It could also be you receive like a pair of numbers, a couple of numbers, several numbers in your dreams, and then you buy like a raffle ticket or a lottery ticket, and then it wins. So it could just be that, you follow your intuition, the divine downloads that you get from your High Priestess energy, because they're going to be strong, they're going to be accurate, okay? They could bring you money, they could bring you joy, they're going to lead you to safety, okay? So this is really, really great. Pay attention to your dreams and listen to your gut. Follow your intuition this week in a lot of situations. This is more than one thing. You have 2 major arcana cards here, okay? So yeah, all the secrets, the right secret syrup to make life delicious and sweet for you this week and beyond, but mostly this week, okay? Mostly this week. What else will happen for you in the week ahead? We have the Queen of Swords and Justice. This is karma for someone who hurt you, not an ex. We're not talking about a former flame. This is someone who had power over you and then abused it. So it could be a manager, it could be a parent, it could be someone older than you, it could be someone more popular than you in school. Yeah, we can go all the way back. This could be someone that you knew way back in high school. The prom queen or the prom king who bullied you way back then, all those years ago, they're going to get what's coming to them this week. And you're going to hear about it, okay? But yeah, we're not talking about a lover, okay? Not a lover. Hopefully they get their karma too, but they're not appearing here so far. But yeah, Queen of Swords, someone who had power over you and abused it. Likely a woman, honestly, Libra energy, but also Aquarius and Gemini, just air sign in general. It could be a teacher. It could be a teacher as well. Oh my God, I heard something so specific. It could be a nun. If you went to Catholic school, it could be a nun, okay? But someone in like a position of authority over you who abused their power over you one way or another. They were mean to you, they were cruel to you, they bullied you, they made fun of you, they made your life difficult. It doesn't matter if it was 2 months ago or 20 years ago, they're going to get their karma now, and you are going to hear about it. And you're probably like, how am I going to hear about it? Well, just so you know, I still hear a lot of news about my grade school teachers and my high school classmates, even now, on Instagram, from my close friends, the ones that I kept throughout the decades. So yeah, it happens. You will hear about it, and it's gonna shock you. You're gonna have mixed feelings about it. You're gonna be like, oh my God, I cannot believe that happened to them. I will not wish that on my worst enemy. But then you're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe I'm happy. And that's okay. You know, we are complex creatures, we humans. And it's okay to hold both truths at the same time. It's okay to feel sorry for the person and feel glad that you have now been avenged by the universe, by God, by the divine. Last but not least, what will happen for you for the week ahead? The Hermit and Lovers, if you are single, you are going to meet someone who's going to either be a long-term partner or your forever partner. The Lovers, Soulmate card, Major Arcana, if you are single. Or if you are in a relationship but you feel alone, okay, which is very, very sad. You feel like this relationship is no longer a romantic relationship. It's just a partnership. You're just teammates at this point. There is no love. There is no affection. There is no desire anymore. Then that will change too. Okay, see how it happens for you. Maybe something will reignite your relationship. Or if you are single, even if you are happily single, okay? Not everyone who is single is like sad about it and desperate. Even if you're like, okay, I'm going to be single because I want to focus on my career, I want to focus on my studies. Even if you are that, and I believe you, if you are that, love will come anyway. In the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Lovers card, it has Archangel Raphael on top of the Lovers, like over them, okay, not on top of them, but at the top of the card, okay? It's like God is sanctioning this relationship. God is bringing you this partner. Fate is, destiny is, okay? So whether you're happily single or sadly alone, or sad even though you're not alone, you feel lonely, either way in your relationship, something will bloom, something will ignite, something will reignite, okay? Romantically, it's going to be more than amazing. Okay, what word is better than amazing? Amazing raised to the 10th power, whatever. Okay, but because these are two major arcana cards, and when two major cards, like I said here, okay, when two major cards, these two combine, it is big. Okay, it is a big deal for you. Like, this is a wish come true when it comes to your 10th house of career and reputation. A wish that you've always had coming true, and now this one too. Love, whether or not you're looking for it, it is coming. Clues, if you are not coupled and you have absolutely no idea, okay, and you're worried. You know, I kind of mentioned earlier that there could be two people coming for you. One is bad news and the other is going to be great. Okay, I kind of mentioned that just slightly, and I said you're going to know. Your gut is going to know which one is right, and just clues to help you know which one is right, okay, to figure it out. This is Virgo energy. Okay, the Hermit is the card of Virgo, Sun rising Venus, and the Lovers is the card of Gemini, Sun rising Venus. So in short, Mercury energy. Both signs are ruled by Mercury. So someone who is agile, someone who is fast, someone who is good with words, possibly extroverted, okay? Someone who is amazing at their work, is a joker, okay? Sociable, but not like super ostentatiously extroverted to the point where it's annoying. They're not like an attention seeker. They're just a natural in social situations. So that is your clue as to who this person could be, but be careful of this one, okay? I did mention Pisces, but it doesn't have to be a Pisces, okay? It's just their energy, right? Yeah, I think it's a big week for you. You have a lot of major arcana combinations, and even the other two have major arcana cards too. So big week for you. A lot of warnings about this person, but then you are equipped with the intuition that you're going to need. So yeah, and then love is coming too. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.